lesson, we are going to be finding the surface area of square pyramids. So I have a number of what we call nets to show you. So this is our pyramid. We know that the pyramid has a square base. That's how it's getting its name. And you can see that base here. And then as this three-dimensional object is cut open and flattened, this is what it looks like. It has 4 triangles that come up to this point to finish the 3D object. So when we're using each one of these, we will be using the formula for a square for the area, and then we're going to use the formula for a triangle. And we must remember to multiply that answer by 4. So let's go ahead and let's get started with this first one. Seeing that this is what it looks like, I'm going to build off of the net though for right now. So in order to find the base, we know the base is a square. And the formula for an area of a square is side squared. We could do length times width, but the best one that matches square is really side squared. So we see we have a 10 by a 10 square. So 10 times 10 is equal to 100 centimeters squared. So far, here is one of our dimensions for this problem. Now, I know that I've got to go ahead and I've got to find the area of my 4 triangles. So I'm going to write here that we have 4 triangles. And we'll just start off by finding the area of 1, and then we'll multiply it by 4. So area is equal to 1/2 base times height. Area is equal to 1/2. The base of this triangle, remember, this is a square, so that is a 10. And the height of the triangle is an 8. So now area is equal to 1/2 of 10 is 5. And we're going to multiply that times 8. So for one triangle, just one, it is 40 centimeters squared. But remember, we must go ahead and multiply this times 4 because we have 4 of them. So 40 times 4 is equal to 160 centimeters squared. And again, I'm going to now, since I have my base and my 4 triangles, because that's all there is, notice the net, I'm just going to add them together. So 100 plus 160 is 260, and that is centimeters squared. And there is your answer, the surface area for the first problem. Well, let's go ahead and let's look at the surface area for the second problem. And again, our brain is leaving this problem, so I put my squiggle line so that everything that I do is right here for this problem. And for this one, I think I will use blue. So I see, again, that I have a base. It is a square base, and I have 4 triangles. And notice, if this is 4.4, we know that every side of our square is 4.4. So I'm going to start off with my base that we know is a square, and the area is equal to side squared. So area is equal to, it is 4 4/10, and we are squaring that. And so when we do 4 4/10 squared, we end up with 19.36. And again, we know that's centimeters squared. So here is our first number that we need for the base. And now we're going to find the area of the triangles. So in this picture, 4 triangles, we know there's 4 of them. Our formula is area is equal to 1/2 base times height. We're going to find one area and then we're going to multiply that answer by 4. So area is equal to 1/2. The base was 4.4 and the height, notice, is 5.3. Okay, so area is equal to 1/2 of 4.4 is 2.2. And we're going to multiply that by 5.3. And we will find the area of just one of the triangles. And so one of the triangles is 11.66 or 11 66/100. But remember, we must multiply 11 66/100 times 4 because we don't have one triangle, we have 4. And when we do that, we end up with 46 and 64/100. And there it is. And yes, that's in centimeters squared also. So now to finish this problem, we are going to take the area of the base and we're going to add it to the area of the 4 triangles that we have. So 19 and 36/100 plus, notice that I am lining up my decimal points when I go to do my adding. That's very important. And so here I end up with a 10, carry my 1, a 10, carry my 1, put my decimal point down. That's so important. And we have 15 and one more is 16, carry that, a 6. So our total surface area is 66 centimeters squared. And there's our second problem. Well, the third problem, I wanted to make sure that you were able to actually look at a picture and then go ahead and pull out the dimensions that you need. So again, this is a square pyramid. It's named by its base. And with this square pyramid, I am going to go ahead and I know I have one base that is a square. And so here it is, there's a 6. So I know that all these sides on the base are 6. So area is equal to side squared. Area is equal to 6 squared. Area is equal to 36, and this is in inches now, inches squared. So there is our answer just for the area of the base. So now we do know that we have 4 triangles. And we are going to go ahead and find the area of our 4 triangles. And when I do that, I'm just going to start with the area of 1. So area is equal to 1/2 my base times my height. Area is equal to 1/2. The base was 6 and the height is 4. And as I'm doing that, area is equal to 1/2 of 6 is 3. And 3 times 4 is what we're going to be doing. So the area is equal to 12. But remember, we don't have 1, we have 4. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 12 times 4, and that is equal to 48 inches squared. So now to find our final answer, we are going to go ahead and we are just going to add these two together, and we end up with a 36 plus a 48. And with that, as you add them, you get 84, and that will be 84 centimeters, not centimeters, I'm sorry. It's going to be 84 inches squared. And there is your final answer for other square pyramid. If this video was helpful to you today, please add a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more Math with Marsha. See you again soon.